Hey y'all. In this video, I want to talk about a pattern that I think eludes a lot of people, and I've only come to understand it well enough to explain it now. So we 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 live life through this body that we have, right? And as we interact with life, life presents us with problems that we must overcome. And if our beliefs and mental models of the world and the skills and experience that we have fits the problem, meaning um, we have enough knowledge, skills, and experience to overcome the problem, then our state of mind and body is going to be in the positive, neutral, or positive direction, right? But if we don't have enough knowledge, skills, or experience to overcome this problem, what this does is our mind will perceive that as a conflict, because your mind is constantly comparing your knowledge, skills, and experience to what's in front of you, what you're facing. And if there's a misalignment or conflict, in other words, your mind will cause your body to generate negative emotions. And this is to cause you to figure it out because it thinks that you need to overcome this problem. It might not be true, but that's what your mind and body is there to do, because it's comparing, it's constantly judging you and your environment. If there is alignment, or if there is enough in you to overcome the um, the problem in front of you, then you're going to feel fine. The state of your mind and body is going to feel neutral or positive, as I said. But like I said, if you don't have enough knowledge, skills, or experience when you face this problem, you will feel the negative emotions. And that negative emotion is supposed to drive you to go acquire either knowledge, skills, or experience. So if you're facing a lot of stress, that means that there's something um, in your life, whether you know it or not, is you don't have enough, those, one of those three that I just mentioned: knowledge, skills, and experience, to overcome whatever challenge it is that you have. And so you need to figure out whether you're lacking one of those three. And if you're lacking, then you need to go and work on one of those three. If you think the problem is worth your time, right? And not all problems are worth your time, because if we had to solve every problem there is out there randomly, then we're not going to get anywhere. So you have to be very specific about where you spend your time to acquire knowledge, skills, or experience. And if you've decided that the problem is not worth your time, then your mind and your body is still going to bother you every time you face that problem. But you need to learn to um, accept it instead, because you don't want to spend the time to solve it, right? So what else can you do? Your mind is still going to generate these thoughts, these negative thoughts and emotions when you face with that issue. So what else can you do? You have to accept that your mind and your body is going to do its thing. That's your mind and your body is designed to do that. So the only other thing that you can do, if you don't want to solve that problem, is to accept that problem and accept that you're going to have these thoughts and these emotions that will come up when you are faced with that problem again. And if it bothers you so much, and if that problem comes up over and over again, you probably will need to figure out how to resolve that problem, either by gaining a new perspective, skills, or experience. And it's as simple as that. Your state of mind and body is caused by whatever the environment is going to challenge you with. And so with that, I hope a lot of the things that I talk about so far make sense, because that is the pattern that we all live through. None of us can get away from that. That's the natural pattern of living this life as a human being. So I hope that helps.